Can I see your ID, my friend? Welcome back to another episode of Can I See Your ID? And today I wanted to focus on the identity of Job. You probably already noticed different patterns throughout all these different video episodes. Why am I calling them the identity of Job or the identity of Nehemiah, the identity of Jesus? It's because these are the actual chapters that I've written in my book called Can I See Your ID? Discover and understanding your purpose and your identity. And what is one of the things that we can learn from the life of Job? And the thought that I want to talk to you about today is this, that never give up because God will never give up on you. And of course, when we look and analyze the situation or the life of Job as we read it through the scriptures, remember, it's Job, not Job. Some people might think, hey, there's a whole chapter written on Jobs. Well, if you look at it that way, I guess so. But anyway, the whole life and story of Job in the beginning may seem very tragic. With the exception of Jesus, this is again my personal opinion, with the exception of Jesus, I think Job faced some of the most treacherous and painful experiences in his personal life, both physically and overall, losing his family, losing his children, his physical health, his whole business was destroyed. It was just one blow after another. And I'm not sure if there's another biblical character, obviously with the exception of Jesus, that just went through just such trials and adversity in his personal life. And the thing is, what can we learn from the life of Jesus? From the life of Job, that Job, he never gave up. Deep inside his heart, he understood that there's a God that loves him. And he held on to his integrity. He held on to his righteousness, or should I say, to his rightful standing before God. He knew no matter how much pain and suffering he's currently going through in his life, deep inside his heart, he still knew that there's a God that loves him, and there's a God who's just and who's righteous. Even when his friends came around them, at first they were kind of supporting him, but then they began to mock him. All right, Job, this stuff doesn't happen to an average Joe, and you must have done something wrong. You must have got very, very angry. That's why all this chaos and calamity came upon you. But, here's this another additional statement or phrase that I want to share with you. Those who have discovered and understood their kingdom identity do not throw in a towel of surrender. What is that supposed to mean? Even though Job was facing these dire situations in his personal life, he didn't give up. He didn't surrender. And obviously we understood that Satan stood behind this. Satan wanted to destroy his life because he was very jealous of him, of how blessed and prosperous he was. And God's like, okay, go ahead, Satan, do whatever you need to, just don't touch his life. And I'll still prove to you and show you that my servant Job is going to stay faithful to me. What happens is, my friends, maybe some of you listening or watching me, you haven't experienced what Job has experienced, or maybe you have experienced some very severe pain and trauma in your personal life or setbacks. The thing is this, that the whole purpose of the enemy of our soul, the devil, is for him to hinder us from not only fulfilling our kingdom purpose upon this earth, but also to stir up so much hate, so much anger, and just so much frustration in our hearts and spirit, man, that we literally, in our most vulnerable seasons, or in our stormy seasons, as I would like to call it, that we begin to mock God. We begin to get angry at God. We begin to even curse at God. God, why did you allow this happen? Why did this death happen to my family? Why did I lose my job? Why am I physically so sick or in a wheelchair? Whatever the case may be. And what happens is, because we are in so much maybe discomfort, hurt, or pain, we just surrender. We just give up. Says, forget it. I'm done with my life. I'm no longer going to live for God. I'm no longer going to go to church. I'm no longer going to pray. I'm no longer going to serve God. The list could just go on and on. So the lesson, I guess, the valuable lesson we can learn from the life of Job is he didn't give up. He didn't throw in the towel of surrender. Lord, this is just too much. Even though the things that Job experienced, it was harsh. I couldn't even come close to that. I couldn't even put in a percentage that, in comparison to what I've experienced in my life, maybe 10% to that degree of what he went through. So the encouraging thought is this, and here's the challenge also in the process.
Stanberg Challenge.
That no matter what season, what trials, what tribulations, what stormy seasons that you might be going through, understand it's only a season. As much as seasons comes, they go. As long as you never lose your trust and hope in the Almighty God. Because when we do go through very severe trials of our life, it's actually the first person or the first thing we need to do in our personal life is run to God. Because if God is not able to give us that inner peace, if God is not able to give us that joy, that hope, nothing else and no one else will. And that's what Job had. Job knew that no matter how dire his situation was, he just still held on to God. He's like, Lord, I know you're going to give me the strength. And obviously, we know how the whole book of Job concludes that he was twice as blessed. He had twice of everything that he has lost prior to that. So hold on, my friend. That whatever trials that you might be going and facing in your personal life, God will give you the patience. God will give you the strength. God will give you the needed words that He'll speak through you, through the Word of God, through a sermon, through another fellow brother and sister in the Lord, to strengthen you, to encourage you, because you're not going to be always like that. Now, you might be facing maybe a direct demonic attacks or attack from the devil, whatever it may be. Just always know that God is for you, God is on your side, and He will be there all the way with you if you allow Him to, and at the end, you'll come out victorious. Until next time, my friend.